Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And starting this one, Corbin Burns. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now it's even up. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin.
1 ball.
Nobody out, runner at first. Missing inside. It's 2-2. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Gassed it right by him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. Max Muncy at the dish. That one's in there. 0-1. Muncy with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And there's a foul ball.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And now. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, second inning set to go. Here's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Burns with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hard hit left side. one up, one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off. Burns. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Toss to Naylor. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Michael Conforto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Ohtani back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Popped up. Muncy under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
There's a swing and a drive. Pages giving chase. And in one hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at second. Stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2 on the ground. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the
Batting
baseball,
7.
secure it,
Shortstop,
and then no time to get up and throw.
Gerardo.
Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Geraldo Perdomo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he swings through that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the inning. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Here's a high chopper. Here's Marte for one. On a nailer. They get two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Line to left. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. That's in there. And that is strike one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
The 0-2. And ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So digging in, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Fouled off. He was late. McCarthy measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Strike 2.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Go to second, and he's safe.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swings through that.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Mookie Betts now. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Good eye in that spot.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's Josh Naylor. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next one
Ball
misses. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Rolled over to third. Muncy. Over to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. And now here is Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on, belted. Edman going back on it. And into the pole. It's out of here. His second home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Burns back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here is Michael Conforto. Tap foul at the plate. Conforto working through some struggles lately. And he takes a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. 2 out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez on his way over. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Still that one fouled off. Swings through the sweeper.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Up the middle. Betts whips it to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So up next, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Move to first. McCarthy back in on a dive. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Man, is he fast.
Man, it's so fun to watch.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Inning over. One left. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Curveball over for a called strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. To the right side, and that one handled. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Hesung Kim. That one at the knees for a strike. Kim turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Jump throw. On the money, nice play. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fouled off left side.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. Chases that one upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. He went deep back into fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Off the plate inside, ball one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the... We go to the top of the seventh. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 9th homer of the year, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes Max Muncy. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Right through there for a strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Edman in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. Pajes on the move. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Gurriel hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
0-1's the count.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
That's in there. 3-1. And fouled off. Man at second. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Del Castillo swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
McCarthy in the box now as he leaves that one up high. In the air, left field, Conforto in position. That is the inning. Diamondbacks back now as it'll be a pinch hit. Hitter to lead off. Will Smith. Big spot for him here. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Kevin Ginkel.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's outside. Now 1-2. Up the middle, Perdomo. To first, first out in the top of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. That's a strike. 0-1. Ginkel throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That catches the corner. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And out number 1 on the grab. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Full extension makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Marte throws to first in time. They get the We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Liner, and this could be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So the tying run at second. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Trying to deliver as the hero. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.